Hi, yeah, Rob Green here for your monthly review of the African continent's legal tech job market. Um, yeah, look, I mean, we're doing heck of a lot of analysis and reviewing and researching of what's happening across the market. And I think last year we saw quite a bit of uptake in, with the sort of launch effect of, I suppose, of AI into the legal space, and just this raft of technologies and companies coming into the African markets. Mainly the bigger markets, if you like. South Africa and Egypt, Morocco, Algeria, Tanzania, Kenya, Nigeria, Ghana, etc., Angola, etc. But also looking at some of the other smaller economies as well. So I think our indicators pointed that there would be an increase in positions as foreign firms started to set up operations on the continent, and also local firms, local companies producing good technology would also start to expand. In addition to that, we saw probably most of the growth would be within law firms as they adapt to the AI and AGI tools, and moving people out of certain positions like potentially paralegals being no more and becoming data analysts and that kind of thing. This is happening slowly, not so much the former, but certainly the latter. In terms of legal tech positions, we really are only seeing a growth in sales jobs, where platforms are coming in and they're looking for people to sell it on the ground into local markets. That isn't really appealing, particularly to legal professionals to cross over, but it is showing some growth, and the more growth, then more other positions become available as well. So that's still very much in a holding pattern. On the law firm side of things, yeah, look, I mean, we are seeing. I've mentioned Webber Wentzel many times, but the big five firms and the international firms are looking at their own departments. I mean, obviously, Webber Wentzel has a fusion department now. There's a number of other firms that are looking to have similar, similar departments and offerings, where they're fusing effectively the need for technology and the use of technology into their additional services. You've also had, I mean, one of the firms that's very prominent here in South Africa is Herbert Freehills, and they do a lot of great work across the continent, and they just launched their global digital legal delivery practice, which I suspect will reach these continents, these shores as well. And the list goes on. I mean, I think anybody who signs up for the brilliant, I'll put it down here, but there's a brilliant newsletter called Artificial Lawyer. Have a look at it and certainly sign up to it. It can be frightening, it can be exciting. There's a lot of new launches and companies that are doing new things that are definitely going to affect the legal tech job market across Africa. One of the things that I read earlier on was a company called LegalOn, who are launching a Microsoft Word add-in for AI contract review. I mean, that's a bit of a game changer as far as I can see. I mean, if in-house teams and small to medium-sized businesses have got have got their own AI contract review sitting on their desktop, then that's going to negate the need to have contracts reviewed by external counsel. So there's a huge paradigm shift going on, and it's very interesting to watch. I wish I had a crystal ball where I could predict where legal tech and traditional legal jobs are going, but it is very much a bit of a watch this space at the moment. There aren't as many jobs as you'd want, but I think if you keep watching the news, keep listening to our podcast, keep connecting with us, things will come up and jobs are being presented as the months go on. So, yeah, obviously there's a number of African nations that are also having their elections. I mean, South Africa, here where I live, is having its election this month, coming in May. and that has a knock-on effect in terms of the markets and companies which are willing to invest and build and grow and hire. So yeah, so watch this space, man. Have a look at that newsletter that I mentioned. Keep an eye on what's going on. Look at what the law firms are doing. Look at law.com. Look at Tech for Law, which you're watching on here, obviously. GoLegal.co.za is another good one. And keep an eye out what firms are doing and how they're integrating their technology, what that's going to mean for lawyers in the future, mid-level and senior, and also those coming out of university as well. But get in touch and let's talk about the legal tech job market.